jolly good. Oh, hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another My Thoughts On. Today, I'll be talking about District 9. Yep. District 9. This film is directed by Neill Blomkamp. I think that's how you pronounce it. He also did Elysium and Chappie and Demotic as well. Director. And the only film I've seen from him is Chappie, which I'll talk about on Friday. Technically speaking, I've seen this. However, I've actually only seen bits of it. Yeah, that's all yeah. Yeah, that's all I can say, really. Basically, I remember my dad had the DVD of the film. I think he played it on one of the tellies downstairs in the dining room. That's pretty much all I remember about it. I remember aliens, and that's it. I watched a bit of it, and I couldn't get into it. I found it a bit boring and it bored my fucking mind out just a little bit. But that's probably because I haven't seen it all the way through until now. So what is District 9 about? What is District 9 about? Well, it's sort of like this documentary style film, which I don't know if that's the case with the trailers. I think I remember seeing the trailer, and I think the trailer makes the film look it's a bit misleading. Oh god, yeah. It's weird. Anyway, so this guy, played by Shelter Copley, named Vickers van der Merwe, goes down to investigate this alien crisis. And he basically tells them to sign a contract to leave. But after he gets infected by this black liquid, he kind of becomes one of them. I say kind of because his arm is exactly like their arm. And so he has to get help from one of them named Christopher Jenkins, which is a really funny name. And so, well, they have to stop this organisation from killing the aliens, and he has to help them get home and also fix his arm in return. Or will they? Aliens. Okay. People seem to treat this film like it's some sci-fi masterpiece. This film got 4 Academy Award nominations, even Best Picture. Oh, I forgot to mention Peter Jackson produced this as well. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's good. Yeah, just, good. People treat it like it's a masterpiece. I wouldn't go as far to say it's that. And to be fair, this movie is a tad overrated. People seem to think like it's all new, different, original. A hint of it. The idea I like. I do like the idea of this movie. It's clever. The story, I think, is a bit misleading to the trailers because I don't remember the main character's arm turned into the prawns, as they call them, which is actually quite funny because the designs are actually to their credit, the alien designs actually look pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie, they look like video game aliens. Hey, this would really be cool as a video game, wouldn't it? Yeah, I like the idea, and the story's standard enough but interesting. But the first few minutes where you just see these people talking about the events in the documentary style genuinely kind of bored me. Like, oh, where is this going? Is this going to be like a mockumentary or something? And it is, but not throughout the entire film, thank God, because it does actually get better when you find out more and more what's going on, especially with these aliens. And it becomes a very familiar but still enjoyable film. It has its own sense of uniqueness to its identity. The acting is very, very convincing and very energetic. I do like Sharlto Copley's performance. He's great. He's a fucking phenomenal actor, and I think he really puts the heart and the the strength and the emotion into his performance here. Like, he seems to enjoy it a bit too much. The aliens are well performed too. The animation CGI on them looks great, and it looks very convincing as well. If this was like an animated District 9, I think they would look perfect. Speaking of, visually, it looks pretty alright for a first... Well, I don't think this is his first feature film. I could be wrong on that, but it looks good. It looks very, very convincing. Nice to look at. Not much else to say. The score, if you can call it a score, is pretty nice. It's pretty robotic, pretty electronic-y. There are some very fun battles, very fun shootouts, and also this is a very, 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 very gory movie, and I recommend you do not watch this while eating, because it's nasty. There are a few scenes in the film that did kind of that was in the category of being very 100% off-putting, like almost hardcore Henry levels of unnecessarily gory, like oh yeah, it's god, yeah, not nice at all, but it's still good. It's still good gore. It's still interesting. It's still over the top. The things that just bother me is that the film, I don't know, it's just that it seems to take ideas from future projects or ones from before. Like, I got Titanfall from this, I got Chappie, I got Call of Duty, I got Hardcore Henry. It seemed too familiar to these that came later, which is weird. Like, genuinely weird. I don't know how to feel about that. So, yeah, there's not much else I can say about District 9. It's good. It's fine. It's not a masterpiece. It's not amazing, like everyone seems to think it is. But it's a good, interesting enough, solid sci-fi movie that does the job fine, and I kind of had some admiration for it. Only a little bit. Good acting, especially from Sharlto Copley, who really tries his best, and he does a good job. I think he's fucking phenomenal. The aliens do look quite cool. I do like the designs quite a lot. I think they're genuinely interesting. The good music, the good battles, even the production is pretty damn good. Like, it's not bad. It's actually very convincing. Wow, I never thought I'd say that, but that's pretty good. But the writing, the story, and just the first few minutes just kind of... It was a bit of a slog, I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, I wouldn't say this is a masterpiece or one of the best films ever. Or nominated for Best Picture? I wouldn't think so. It's good, but not that amazingly good to get nominated for Best Picture. I'll be very honest. But if you like sci-fi or anything sci-fi related, I think you will probably get something out of this. It is good fun, but just don't expect it to be amazing. 7 out of 10, I think. It's alright, it's fine, but it's not going to stick with me. But I do have admiration for it, and it is well made, so I will give it that. So yeah, District 9. It was a pretty interesting experience for a film that I barely remember. It was alright. It was pretty okay, which is I'd say good enough for me. Next up, I'll be talking about, I'm going to try and pronounce this correctly, I don't know if this feels good. Well, maybe it does. I do not fucking know, mate. Elisum? It's got Matt Damon and Jodie Foster in it. Oh, and Sharlto Copley's in it too. Well, that's to be expected. Look forward to that. And if you have seen District 9, what did you think about it? Is it good, bad, decent? Do you want to see it? Let me know below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. And until next time.